Hi guys, so let's talk about a conjunction between Saturn and Sun. Ah, this is a conjunction between enemies. The Sun planet and the Saturn planet, they are the worst enemies in the zodiac. Well, there's a story about it which I will not deal with in this video, like a theology behind it. But what we know is that these energies are very different, but at the same time very similar. Similar in a sense that they both um, are concerned with authority. But of course, we know that Sun, represents king, kings, royalty, the government. On the other hand, Saturn represents, authority from elders, the elders of our society. That's certain. But is also concerned about representing the general public at large, and particularly people who are disadvantaged in terms of economic achievements. So now, Saturn, we know, is a cold planet. It represents restrictions, it represents limitations, isolation. What else? What else? Well, maturity, discipline, control. On the other hand, Sun is is all about bright and bold actions. You know, um, being selfish, basically being egoistic. That's Saturn. I mean, that's Sun. Whereas Saturn is all about serving the society. Voila. Okay. Now, when they are together, how is it going to be like in a relationship in Synastry? Let's talk about it, guys, because the first thing we can see here is that surprisingly, this is a stable relationship, you guys. You wouldn't expect that, from two opposing energies to create stability. In fact, it does, because both planets bring stability, and they bring a reality, practicality into any situation. Because remember, the king will have a structure. The king will have plans for tomorrow, for today, for every minute. The king will have order, On the other hand, Saturn is all about order as well. It's all about routines, repetitive tasks to get it right. So that means planning. That means well planned events. So when these two partners are together, they are definitely going to have the most powerful projects, if they want to have project. And they are going to bring, that sense of commitment for sure. Because both partners have a direction that they're working towards. Okay, so now when they come together, they want to have that direction together. Okay, but, and this is a big but, because we know that Saturn is all about fears. You know, the certain planet, it brings fears to the person that has it. So the partner represented by this certain planet will have a lot of fears that are being created, um, that are being created by him or herself, because they don't feel bold enough like their partner, the sun partner. Now, sun is all bright and bold and, assertive and out there, just shining bright for everyone to see. So Saturn is going to start to feel a lot of fear to lose the sun shine that they get from the partner, because the sun wants to just shine for everyone. They are bold, they want to go out there, meet people, have plans, have projects with different people, which makes the certain partner feels insecure, because they are scared to do that. They are scared to go out there and, be bold like their sun partner. So they have their own self restrictions will start to come up. And because of this fear that they feel of losing this sunshine, they want now to control the sun partner. All of a sudden now they want to dictate, when and how should the sun partner act and with whom. Okay, they're going to dictate at what time the sun partner should shine his or her sun. But you guys, whoa, this planet, it will make you so fearful that you just want to control even the smallest actions. Okay, and because sun is bold and bright and selfish and egoistic, they are definitely not going to stand this control from the certain partner. Because why? They are kingly. I am the sun, I am kingly, I'm royal. They're not going to stand it. No, for sure they're going to say no. You're not going to tell me what to do. You're not going to tell me when to shine bright. You're not going to tell me how to shine my sun. Voila. Now, the certain partner is going to start to feel very frustrated because they cannot control the sun, and the sun makes it clear as day, that there will be no control over them. Now Sun is frustrated, and now Saturn is frustrated. Saturn starts to self-isolate. It's possible. And maybe they could, self-isolate and work too much, spend more time at the office or at work, or in isolation, or pray, or in a church, escapism. And, when it comes to these reactions and these actions that this certain partner is doing towards the sun may start to weaken now. Okay, they start to weaken. All right, their sunshine, their soul, starts to dim down because of the certain depressive and restrictive behaviors. And guys, it can go so dark. Oh my goodness. It can go so dark and sad when the sun partner finally shuts their sun and they just become invisible due to the control or the fears or the restrictions or the isolation that the sun partner that the certain partner is doing. Well, we hope it never gets to that, because we know what happens when the sun gets dark. It becomes dark, no sun anymore. You know, guys. But the good news is that depending on the degrees, if the sun partner has a lower degree, that means more power, it can brighten up the certain partner. It can make the certain partner be not fearful. It can assure the certain partner that yes, you too, you can go out there and you can, be bold, be assertive, be the life of the party, so to speak. So depending on the degrees here with this conjunction, we really have to look at the degrees, you guys. Who is having more power in terms of degrees? Because if it's certain, then the sun partner will end up being depressed, may suicide, uh, may be hospitalized just from depression or stress, type of things like that, where their sun is shut down. But then if the sun partner has a lower degree, then things could be bright here, because now even the certain partner's fears, natural restrictions, they will be broken down. Huh? They will be broken down, and the sun will save the day, you guys. In terms of stability, this is a good one for projects, for working together. But we need to be mindful of the control tendencies. We need to be mindful of, you know, the ego from the sun. We need to be mindful of the selfishness from the sun partner. We need to be mindful of the criticism from the certain partner. So, guys, we need maturity here so that we can compromise. Both partners need to compromise and make this work, because the sun partner can actually change this relationship and make it positive. And hopefully, the sun partner has the lower degree, meaning that the upper voice, because if not, the end could be dark. So, guys, that's it, hey? And oh, one last thing that I just wanted to say is that when it comes to this certain partner, I always say certain is frozen air. You know, frozen air, very cold, very piercing. And then on the other hand, we have sun, which is fire. So now I leave you with this. Imagine frozen air coming into contact with fire. Now, I leave you to think about what would happen. So, guys, that's it. I'll talk to you later, okay? Alright, sweet.